Hey, you there. Yes, you. Can you tell me what the difference between these two are? Take a long, close look, because I feel like both of these are really similar, only one's less talked about these days than the other. I'm seeing a pattern here, folks. I stayed quiet about the gamer girls. I stayed quiet about the live streamers. I held my tongue about VSCO girls even, which, in retrospect, I potentially probably shouldn't have, but what is this now? Egirl? Online girl? Dude, literally everyone's online. Give us a break. Okay, so I live under a rock, right? I'm practically everyone's granny at this point, so just to confirm my suspicions, I've actually gone on to Urban Dictionary to get the official definitions for these terms, and oh, would you look at that? E-girl. Definition 1. E-girls are usually girls who play games online and can be found on either Twitter or Discord. They send nude/first traps or even sell them. They can be found on Twitch. The difference between a normal girl who plays video games and an e-girl is that an e-girl begs for money or sells herself for it. Definition 2. A new species of e-girls found on TikTok have risen up. These girls are usually teenagers and think they're edgy. They wear long sleeves underneath short sleeves. Sometimes the outfits don't match, but hey, if it goes with the e-girl aesthetic, then... And they usually wear Vans, beanies, chains, etc. TikTok e-girls are not the same as the e-girls mentioned above. And then there's like an example where they go, e-girl, hey guys, ooh, and then there's a chat. Whole chat tries to flirt with her. E-girl is also a term that has been derived to something pretty negative. It's often used as an insult to popular/attractive women on streaming or gamer sites like TikTok or Discord. It's also been perceived as thought or internet slut, per what people have been using the term as. Okay, so that's interesting. Basically, any girl who exists online ever can be called an e-girl, whether she sells nudes or not. If she breathes, she's a thought, y'all! So then I went and looked up the definition for e-boy, and an e-boy who has black painted nails, skates, wears black clothes and chains and beanies, and they sometimes have their hair parted down the middle, and they're usually really pale. They've got striped long sleeves or checkered sweaters under their t-shirts. They listen to music you probably haven't heard of, aka Lil Peep. They complain about not having a goth girlfriend and seem to only exist on the internet, mostly Instagram and TikTok nowadays. In their room you will find LED strip lights hanging above their bed and holes in their walls. Vans, Thrasher, Zoomies and Hot Topic are their lord and saviour. Basically goth, but they don't get made fun of as much as someone who calls himself goth, since they're seen as cute by girls nowadays. They also think they're a poet and express their weird opinions on Twitter. Basically the boy version of the "I'm not like other girls" saying. In conclusion, e-boys are the new and improved goth cult that only live on the internet. If you happen to see one in person, consider yourself lucky, because that's close to impossible. Now, I'm finding it really interesting how the term for e-girl is far more of a derogatory term than the one e-boy. Like, what's wrong? Are boys more valid to explore pieces of their identity than girls are? A lot of teens exist online these days. It's a natural consequence of the world no longer being such a safe place anymore. Whether your town's not fun with anywhere to go, whether your parents are too strict and never let you go anywhere, whether you don't feel like you can safely be true to yourself out in public, kids actually have little else to go but online. And going through phases is actually quite an important part of self-discovery. Kinda sad, to be honest though, that when we've now got such a culture rooted in the online world, because you know, this one's crumbling to our knees all around us, there's this ever-prevalent subculture of picking apart girls we don't like. And I'm not even going to blame this one completely on the men this time though. No doubt it probably started with them being salty we exist or something. Ladies, what are we doing? Why are we letting this culture of degrading ourselves become so prevalent? And why do we take on and continue with the spread of these ideologies ourselves? Because I'm not like other girls. Is this what the fuck you mean? You are a girl. And no amount of pandering and scraping to set yourself apart from a man's misogyny is going to change the fact that that type of man will still find ways to look badly on you. I mean, they're even giving crap to VSCO girls for preferring reusable products and wanting to save turtles, right in the very time we need that the most. But it goes deeper than that. It's the personality that comes with it. Listen to me, baby. Everyone's got a personality. And let me tell you, everyone has to be fake sometimes. Whether it's because a person might not have the energy to deal with your bullshit, or they're not coping with the pressures of life right now, that's on them. and to try and stick your beak into their lives, not caring to know their story, is hella rude and insensitive. Everyone's fake, and everyone's got bits of toxic and shit personalities about themselves. And to be honest, I'd much rather be friends with Sally the VSCO girl who's learning to love herself through selfies on the internet and trying her best to save the turtles, or Mariah who's got such bad endometriosis that she can't even work or live a normal life and is pulling herself up by her Egirl studded bootstraps by selling thirst traps on the internet rather than, oh, I don't know, relying on your paycheck maybe, for the disability pension, for the sickness benefit maybe. You don't know his story. Sometimes a girl's just gotta live her life. And whether it's getting crap for being a basic bitch, an emo hoe, or an e-girl, we're gonna get so much crap regardless of what if we ever do. Because if she breathes, she's a thought, right? And to be honest, I'd much rather be friends with that kind of person than incel ignoramus Fred, who reckons treating others like shit is a substitute for a personality and then whines about you not having a sense of humour when you call him out for the things he says about people. In fact, I'm almost wondering whether Fred here has made up the whole thing about e-girls because the whole gamer girl stereotype was no longer hitting the same anymore. So what's it gonna be next time, guys? Who are we picking apart next? Natasha the normie who doesn't have anything noticeable about herself for you to pick apart and spread hate memes of? Or Grow and Gabriella who's sick of your shit and dumped you for being a prick? Your misogyny is showing, my dudes, and toxic don't look good on you.